A couple in Birmingham who believe their daughter was murdered in Ibiza have welcomed a coroner's decision to halt an inquest while the police reinvestigate. It was originally thought Rachel Turner killed herself after she fell 2 stories from a balcony on the Balearic island in 2007.
Her parents have always thought her death was not suicide. They've spent nearly £80,000 on their own investigation. And this week a coroner said the evidence they've uncovered calls for a new investigation. Callum Watkinson reports.
It's known as a clubber's paradise, but Rachel Turner's Ibiza trip in 2007 ended in tragedy when she fell early one morning from the 2nd floor of an apartment block, suffering a fatal head injury. Her parents were told she had jumped.
I couldn't believe it. She would not have done that. The idea wouldn't have entered her head.
Rachel was still alive when she was flown home, but died in hospital in Birmingham. Her family started to question her apparent suicide when friends from Ibiza got in touch shortly after her death.
Approximately 1 week after that, a number of Rachel's friends expressed grave concerns about the way that Rachel had died.
At the request of a coroner, West Midlands Police investigated, but the family weren't happy with their conclusions.
It was a really poor investigation. They gave me every excuse under the sun why they couldn't investigate properly, and those were their terms. They said that they had insufficient funds, which I thought was deplorable. They were not prepared to unlock Rachel's Ibiza phone.
That phone was eventually unlocked as part of an investigation funded by the Turners themselves, revealing that calls and text messages were deleted after Rachel fell. That evidence was presented to another coroner in Birmingham this week, along with evidence a pathologist said was inconsistent with suicide. Dr. David Rouse told the court that Rachel's fingers were bruised and her fingernails broken, as though she had been struggling to prevent herself from falling. The man in charge of the original police investigation was also here. He said that presented with the Turners' new evidence, he would have reinvestigated. It was at that point the coroner stopped the inquest and said that the police should do just that.
It was an amazing feeling, and I have to say that I have some renewed faith in the legal system. I don't have any problems with the West Midlands Police. I think they do a good job. What does concern me is the fact that I think my family have been shortchanged.
Shortchanged and almost £80,000 out of pocket after funding their own inquiry. West Midlands Police say they will refer the concerns raised by the Turners back to the Spanish authorities. It's for them to decide what happens next. Callum Watkinson, ITV News.